back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm Ashley, and today I have an everyday makeup look for you guys. It's literally super simple, super easy, super quick. So if you guys are in a rush or something, you guys can literally just do it and you guys are good to go. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to start by moisturizing my face, and the cream that I'm going to be using is the It Confidence in a Cream. Anti-aging cream, and I did get this in the BoxyCharm, and I did use it while I was on vacation, and I honestly, it left my face super smooth, and I actually really like it, so I'm going to be using it today. And I got it in my BoxyCharm. I'm not sure how much it is, to be honest, only because the first time that I've ever you know, actually like got it was in my BoxyCharm, but I really like this cream, and I just grab it and just dot it all over my face and just blend it in. I will say that with this cream, a little goes a long way. I seriously just rubbed my eyebrows, and I had already done my eyebrows, so way to go, right? And so yeah, I just put that all in my face and just let it sit. And after I let it sit, I am going to go in with a refreshing skin mist. So I am going to be using this. It is by Skin & Co. It's a truffle therapy one, Radiant Dew. So I am going to be spraying this on my face. I did get this in my BoxyLux. I did get this in my BoxyLux, and I've been using it. So I am going to be using this just to refresh my face and my skin. Okay, so after everything is set on my face, I am going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I did get, like, I think this is a mini size. Yeah, I did get the mini size only because I wanted to try it out first, and I can honestly say that this lasts a lot, even though it's not the full size. So it has lasted me quite a bit, and I'm honestly impressed because I don't really use a lot of it, but a little does go a long way. So I am just going to be using this primer, and I'm just going to be using it mainly on my T-zone area, my forehead, all of this, only because I do get like the most pores in that area. So after I dot it on my face, I just like to, you know, blend it into my skin, and just do that. So basically just like massage it into my skin, get my eyelids and on top. Today for foundation, I am going to be using one of my all-time favorites, and it is the Benefit Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation in the shade 3. My sister actually gave me this for Christmas, and I've honestly been loving it ever since. And I'm just gonna put some in the back of my hand. I'm just gonna put a little bit in the back of my hand. Just be careful with this foundation, only because it is a little bit liquidy. I will say that it is kind of liquidy, but it is a really good foundation because I don't feel like it's too heavy on I don't feel like it's too heavy on the skin. And that's one of the main reasons why I really like this foundation, because it doesn't feel like anything on your face, but it still leaves your skin looking super pretty and not super matte but not super dewy either. So what I'm going to be using to blend out my foundation, I'm going to be using the Morphe sponge, and then I'm just going to blend it into my skin. So with this foundation, I am going to say before like you guys before you guys like say anything, it is not full coverage. It's, I think it's like, let me see, it's light to medium coverage, which is why it's good for like an everyday, you know, like summer look, because obviously if you're going out every single day, you're not going to do your like full face of makeup with, well, at least I know I'm not. I know I'm not going to go out and just, you know, put a lot of makeup on or try to like cover everything on my face, because I'm just looking for something like super quick, super comfortable to wear throughout the day. So yeah, it is light to medium, but it's really good. Like, I actually really like this foundation. And then I'm going to go in with concealer. I am going to be using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair. I'm going to be using this one. I like this one because it is super lightweight. And I feel like this might not be my shade. It might be a little bit too white. But after I put in all the powders and stuff on my face, it won't look this white. But yeah, I always have that issue with concealers. I always have the issue where it like looks good in the bottle, but like when I put it on, it just looks a little bit too bright, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. When I put it on with like all the other powders that go on my face, it just looks pretty good. When it's blended out, it looks fine. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. Okay, so after I'm done putting foundation and concealer on my face, I am going to go in and put some loose powder under my under eyes, my forehead, my nose, my chin, and like everywhere I think it's gonna crease. So I am going in with the Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Naturally Neutral. So I am going to go in with that shade. And I've heard a lot of like mixed reviews about this powder, that some people get like flashbacks and other people like just don't like it. But okay, this was my first loose powder that I ever purchased, and I can vouch for it. Like, I like it. It doesn't give me any like flashback problems or anything. But yeah, if it doesn't, I'm just not sure, but it works for me. So that's why I like it, and it's like an OG of mine. So I'm just gonna let this bake for a while, but I am going to go in with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It does look like this. It's really pretty. So I am going to go in with that, and with a Real Techniques 201 brush. I feel like Real Techniques like is a really good like brush brand, and a lot of people don't, you know, like acknowledge it for some reason, but it's really good. Like, the brushes there are nice and fluffy, and they're just super good. But for bronzer, I do use a fluffier brush than like, you know, like other people use, only because I feel like the bronzer just blends out better if you do it with these type of brushes. I used to use a small angle brush when I used to do my bronzer, but for some reason, yeah, it just wasn't working for me at all. So that's why I had to switch it up. I actually just went to Ulta one day and I was like, okay, I need to get like a fluffy bronzer brush. I'm gonna go back into the Airspun loose powder, and I'm just gonna chisel out my cheeks. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm going to go in and just take off the powder that I had under my cheek, and, you know, just blend it in as well. Okay, so I'm going to be curling my lashes, and I don't use lashes every day, only because I want my makeup to look natural, effortless, and, you know, like not too much going on. So yeah, I'm just going to curl my lashes. And the only thing that I struggle with my lashes is that they go down. Like, during the day, they just go down. and the only way that they won't go down is if I use waterproof mascara. But waterproof, I refuse to put any more waterproof mascara on my eyelashes because I feel like they really, like, waterproof mascara will damage my lashes. And also waterproof mascara is really hard to take off. Like, if you take it off, oh my gosh, you will literally be scrubbing your eyelashes forever. The mascara that I'm going to be using today is the Roller Lash by Benefit. This mascara, my sister actually introduced it to me, and I've been obsessed with it ever since she showed me it. So I'm like, okay, like, I just have it all the time now. It is my go-to, and I feel like it just feels super, like, lightweight on your eyes and stuff like that. So, and they make my lashes curl, but trust me, like, after like hours or something, by the end of this video maybe, my eyelashes will go down again because they just don't like staying up. And I also have the issue of, oh my gosh, do you guys see? So after I'm done with my eyelashes, I'm going to go in with highlight, and I am going to be using the Pretty Vulgar highlight in the shade Shimmering Swans. It just looks like this. It's super pretty, super light. Love natural, like, it just looks super natural, but a pretty natural glow. See, you can see like it's there, the highlight is there, but it's not like super like in your face highlight. So yeah, that's it for highlight. And after that, I am going to go in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Spray, setting spray. I am going to be using this to set my face. Only I didn't want to use like a finishing matte setting spray because we are going for that more natural look. That's why I'm just using this natural finish one. And also the Wet n Wild ones, I feel like they're super good, and they're like $4, so why not use it, right? After I'm done spraying it, I do like to fan my, you know, my face out just so everything can like set nice and dry. To be using a clear lip gloss for my lips for the last touch. This is the Broadway Vita Lip Coconut Oil Lip Gloss. It hydrates lips, locks in moisture, and shines without stickiness. And I actually really agree with this. I got it at a beauty supply store near my house, and it was only like $2, I believe. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. So this is the finished makeup look. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and also leave a comment down below. That way I know what you guys think of it, and also give me video ideas so I know what you guys are interested in looking for. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so whenever I upload a video, you guys can watch it. And I will also leave all my other social media somewhere up here. That way you guys can follow me and keep up with me on those as well. But yeah, this is a finished makeup look, and I'll see you guys next time.